Southern Vangard Radio, this is DJ John Doe, and to the left of me is my man.
Woo. Yeah, don't get your little thick ass tossed up. I studied under Bruce Lee. He was on the 5th floor. I was on the 4th floor. You should be practicing your art. What's up?
Southern Vangard Radio.
Yeah, man.
We're back, bitches. If you didn't know.
Yeah, we in here.
How you doing, Meeks?
I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm running on vapors right now. Let's see how long this lasts.
We always running on vapors when we're recording this
crazy.
Shit. Every time. But you
Dad
know what?
gang. Bang, bang, bang.
Bang, bang. Dad game serious this weekend, man.
Don't even play with it. Dude.
I was in the fucking woods with my son.
I wasn't even expecting you to tell me that shit.
Camping.
So how did that shit pop off?
Well, you know, I have 4 kids, so of various ages.
Yep.
14 to 4 years old. My life is fucking buck wild.
Stupid.
13. I am a dumbass, but I love them. And so my third is in Scouts, right? So it was a Trailblazer Adventure Camp this weekend down in Covington, Georgia.
Sound like some big shit.
At Burt Adams Scout Reservation. It's this big ass scout camp.
They got cabins and all that shit.
No cabins, man. We in tents and shit.
Oh, y'all roughing it.
I mean, as roughing it as you can be with, like with Scouts. It's not that roughing it.
There's a Starbucks there.
No.
That motherfucker.
You got to get the Starbucks on the way in, like 20 minutes before you get to the.
It's a Chipotle on the
no, there's not. There's a Donut King.
Oh, okay.
There's a Donut King and a Waffle House.
They got some fly shit.
And a Firehouse Subs.
They got some fly shit. That's what's up.
But so I headed out of town early on Friday.
Yeah.
And we were camping all weekend, man. Learned how to make rope out of twine.
That's what's up. I saw that pic. Yeah,
I sent you that.
Was that hemp? It wasn't. It wasn't hemp.
You know what?
No, okay. It probably
was, they didn't.
It probably wasn't.
I mean, it's it could have been. It very well could have been, and I just don't know. We were tying knots and shit. I mean, we were doing all kinds of
That's
fly,
what's up, man.
shit. So
That's what's up.
It was actually pretty relaxing. I mean, I think about it. I only had one of my kids with me.
Yeah, that's love.
And Tom is chill.
Tom, real chill.
He's chill as fuck. So we were just lamping,
I mean, like him the most out of all your kids. I like. It's a toss up between him and Rhodes. Because I've seen Edie in full effect, and I don't really like that. I already got daughters, and me and Harry, we haven't bonded yet. So it's between Tommy and Rose. Man. I'm leaning towards Tommy though.
He's just so chill, man.
Yeah.
So it was. We walked our ass off on Saturday, man. We walked fucking 6 miles.
That's crazy.
So that's a lot for an 8-year-old. To walk 6 miles in a day, that's hardcore.
Yeah. Was he complaining? He was cool though. That's
once,
what I'm talking about.
Just once, about 2:00. But truth be told, my dogs were barking like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
I wanted to complain too,
yeah,
so I was with them.
That's what's up.
What's up with you, man?
Man, nothing much, man. Same MO, man. Just the senior year for my baby girl, man. It's quite an adventure up to this point. I got to go to school in the morning and
handle some shit,
man. I hope it don't go bad. It can go bad. I'm gonna be tired from being here tonight. It could go bad.
Hungover.
Yeah, it could go bad real quick. But now I had my intestinal fortitude challenge this weekend, man. One of my coworkers blessed us. He headed to Brazil. Well, he's over there now for a couple of weeks, checking on his pops and just getting away or whatever.
Okay.
But he like our drinking buddy at work. It's like 3 of us. So he was like, yo, I'm going to be gone for a couple of weeks. I got y'all stocked up. Man, this motherfucker hit one of us off with a 5th of hen.
Oh, shit.
He hit me off with a 5th of Maker's Mark and a 12-pack of Stella Artois.
All right.
And I had it all planned out. I was like, man, I'm going to put this shit in my cooler bag.
All right.
And I ain't going to touch it till he get back. I don't know what set me off this weekend, man. But next thing you know, I done dumped 20 pounds of ice in this bag.
Ooh.
Let that shit cool off and went in.
Went in.
There's no more beers. There's that much Maker's Mark left.
Oh, you got it with Pocket though, right? Pocket.
I got it with Pocket, but shit, Pocket brought shit. So,
oh Lord,
I drunk all the shit Pocket brought.
Oh, that's why you operating on fumes right now.
I was really tested, man. I was really tested this weekend, and I lost miserably. So, to myself, I apologize. I got to do better, man.
What'd you say a couple weeks ago? I apologize for being stupid.
I apologize for being stupid, man. It was stupid for me to even think that I could not touch a brand new bottle of bourbon in my house.
Oh, that's fucking impossible.
Yeah.
That is impossible.
Yeah, but it's something set me off, though. And I was like, you know what?
Man, fuck it.
I'm about to get lit. Got lit in that motherfucker, homie. So that was my weekend.
Oh, man, you had a great weekend.
Yeah.
I was dry as a bone on this weekend,
That's
man.
crazy. Man, you got to get your flask game up.
I know. You know what? Yeah, you know what? I don't know, man. It's just, I don't know.
A couple of nips out in the woods ain't never hurt nobody, man. Shit. That's where bootlegging and shit and whiskey making and all that shit started. That's taking it back to the essence. No doubt. Hell yeah.
People enjoyed your A3C commentary last week, by the way.
They should have. They should have, because we on the precipice of this bullshit about to pop off this week. We was just looking at this shit and it's
struggling.
It's struggling.
Struggling.
But if you're in town for it, man, enjoy yourself, man. Take in the city. You know what I'm saying?
Actually, yes,
plot your shit out accordingly and enjoy yourself.
Yeah,
man.
and there are a few
it's
dope
fucking
events.
Atlanta.
Yeah, there are some dope events going on, actually, a few. So on Wednesday night, Edo G, Razkaz, Shabam Sadiq, Elo Kush, Fillmore Green from Chicago. I think Kelly Shoot's going to be down here. There's going to be a Indigo Phoenix. Shout out to her. They're going to be throwing a joint on Wednesday at 529.
Yeah.
Six Man's going to be performing there as well. I will be DJing for him, so come check me out there. Probably.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I don't know what time we're going on, but get there early. And then let's see, Thursday is Sky Zoo and Torre at 529 on Thursday. Friday is the kind of the big show. AZ, 38 Spec, Chez Noir, the Artifacts.
Yeah.
That shit's gonna be fly on Friday. And then Mike Sick is having a showcase over at the Earl. I think Sky Zoo's gonna be there again. It's this cat Cantrell from down south, Southern Georgia.
We saw him.
Yeah. We saw him at the Mass Appeal shit.
Yeah, the Mass Appeal shit.
Yeah, he's gonna be there. So there's some dope shit going on Saturday too. So even though the headline and shit looks like they just left us for dead, there's actually some dope shit going on.
As it always is, you know what I'm saying? So like I said, look at your schedule.
For sure.
Open your brochure all the way up and plan accordingly, man.
Yes, sir.
And, while you're out here, man, go to some of these fine eating establishments, eat good, avoid the Awful House at all costs. You don't want none of that. There's some real good food down here. It's strip clubs. It's titties to be seen. It's pussy bills to be paid. This is Atlanta, Georgia.
Yes,
ATA, ho. Don't you ever forget it.
Tell them about it. All right. Let's get down to business. This is Southern Vangard Radio. If this is the first time you're listening, you're tuning in because maybe you're a fan of the gentleman that we have on the phone with us tonight. Welcome. If this is the 200th time you're listening, welcome again. Please follow us on all all the platforms that you know and love and are near and dear to your heart. Apple Podcasts. Let's see here. Google Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts, Stitcher Radio. You can catch us on SoundCloud. You can catch us on Mixcloud. You can catch us on YouTube, actually, as long as they don't block us. They've been blocking us on the Mix Show here lately, Meeks. I think they're catching up with us, so fuck them.
Haters.
But you can catch the interview sessions there, and we have some affiliates as well, Meeks, to help us get the word out.
Yes, ATLHipHop.com. I am ClassicRawRadio.net. Return to the BoomBap WRBB. X Squad Radio, X Squad affiliates, all those here in Atlanta, and then we venture out to the West Coast with Soul Public Radio.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So our interview session this week, I'm actually sad that it's taken us this long to get this gentleman on the phone.
I'm happy, man.
But why are you happy?
Because I popped in on one of his IG lives like last week, and he acknowledged me, man. And That don't usually happen, man. He said, "What's up?" He shouted out Southern Vanguard. This motherfucker was fly to death. He had on some 3-piece motherfucking Boys the Men. He looked like Boys the Men out this. I don't even know where he was at. It was some outside shit, but he shouted me out. Shouts out to Philly. But yeah, man, I'm excited, man. The motherfucker is dope. He a wild boy. He dope as fuck. I fuck with him.
You know, and I don't say this very often. You know me, and you don't say this very often. But I mean, we've been tossing album of the year around.
Oh yeah,
this motherfucker.
Oh, that was early. That was early, and this the guy.
And there's not one motherfucker that's caught up yet, as far as I'm concerned.
I'm sorry.
So without any further ado, the one and only Jazzsoon.
Jazzsoon, what's up, man?
How y'all, man?
We good, man.
Jazzy, I mean,
I know who y'all are, man. I'm a rap nerd. I know the whole shit.
That's what's up,
man. I know y'all history, man.
All right.
What history is that?
Oh shit!
Interviewing me. I'm not gonna be here interviewing you guys. You know?
All right. Let's get it straight.
So, Jazz, I don't even know where to start, man. Other than I went back and actually listened to Gorilla Monsoon today. And, man, I mean, what a fucking album, man. Like, what in the world? Like, how did this happen?
It just happened. That's it. It just happened. It just happened. It's crazy. And that album special to me, man. I needed something, and that's what I wanted. Like that's the first thing I wanted to clear. And I don't want to put any labels on the album as far as it's this and this, that. I'm just gonna say I got my album, you know?
Okay.
Like, album. I could stop everything I'm doing today and fucking and be a total different person. And 20 years from now, I could be in the grocery store and I'll be like, I got my album. You know what I mean? Like you can catch me out buying cereal or some shit.
Okay.
Got my album.
That's
so like I accomplished something.
Yeah.
Go ahead, my bad.
No, it's ill though, because when the record dropped, like, and I was sitting with it and I was listening to it, like, when I'm going through joints and marking them for the show, like, it says a lot for our album, and especially for Meeks and I, when like, you mark the shit that you put in your A stash to play, right, every week. And there's a fucking trillion songs that come out every week now. I think I marked every record on this album. I was like, God damn, am I really marking, like, we can literally play every record, on this LP, on the show, and we ended up playing joint after joint after joint, and then Meeks is texting me about the record through the week. I mean, man. Dude, we were going back and forth about this record for like weeks.
Dude.
And then all these random people just kept like all this shit kept on popping up about it. And then I just kept on sitting with it. And when I figured out this motherfucker was really special is when I found a hidden skit at the end. Like that shit took it over. Took it over.
Relax, lady. Recording here. That shit took it all the way over the top. That was the true 100% nostalgic feel for us. Because the skit game is not what it used to be, nowhere near what it used to be. And for y'all to even, take the time to even make that a part of the project, that lets me know that y'all really, really, really tapped into this shit.
Yeah, man. Thank you, man. Once again,
no doubt.
There really wasn't no science behind it. I gave Nems what I'll say is my, some of my top batch shit, and he knew exactly what to do with it. Like the chemistry between somebody who does music and somebody who does vocals was great, man. It was great. Like I had met Nems, I think it's probably like going on like 10 years now. I met him like about 10 years ago or something. And and I gave him some beats, and he wound up using one of them or something, man. And then, like I was saying in the skit, I had that situation, and I was like, "Yo, come with me over here." You know what I mean? Let's do it. And the shit fell through, but we were still talking about let's do this. So, yo, at first shot, bro, I gave him a CD. It was I checked it the other day. It was 12 beats, and 10 of them shits got used. So.
Oh shit! On Monsoon?
Yeah.
Oh
Man.
shit,
Man.
That's ill.
Now I love that fucking record, man. I'm still bumping that shit. I'm sorry, man. I can't. I just can't. And we touch a lot of music here, like week in and week out. You know what I mean, jazz, and it's just like it's hard to come by some shit that just sticks with you like that. Like it was a journey back in time, you know.
Yeah.
But
yeah, man, it just happened.
Yeah. I'm glad it happened.
Yeah, me too, man. Because, I mean, you know, I've been doing this for a while, and I never had, you know, my first step up to the plate, bang, you know, with a record. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, out of the park. That's wild. How'd you and Nems meet, man? What's that story?
We were both had shit coming out on the same label, Creative Juices, the small indie label out of Brooklyn. Dude that owned it, his name is ID. Shout out to ID.
Okay.
He linked us up. He gave him my beats, and this is like I'm saying, like maybe 2010, 2009 or some shit like that. Then, you know, I see him because we in the same area of Brooklyn, you know what I mean? Not in the same neighborhood, but we in like the same area. So, you know, I'm like, oh, yo, what's going on? Blah, 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 blah. Shoot the shit real quick. I'll run into him over here at a jam. I see him over here, you know? And then he was like, send me beats. And I was like, yeah. I'll be lazy sending beats. I'm supposed to send some people beats right now, man. And I'm like, I'm fucked up, bro. Like, seriously. And like, I just got the shits just chilling there, but I'm like, I'm to a point to where I'm like so picky on my shit. I'm like, oh, I can fix this, I can fix that.
Yeah, that's some real producer shit.
Yeah, so I still haven't gotten the beats out, you know?
Yeah.
So he was like, yo, send me beats. And I was going through that shit. And I was like, you know, I finally got everything together and I sent 10 beats and then boom. And he sent me 2 joints back. First 2 joints he sent me was, and I'm telling you, bro, I wasn't thinking about it. I was just like, yeah, whatever. I'm doing my beat tapes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm just doing my beat tapes. I'm over here. I'm doing my strictly cassette shit. So, yo, he sent me back Where You Know Me From and Tim Boots.
Oh God.
Oh, yo, check this out. What's this?
Fucking Tim Boots is crazy.
Thank you, man. We did it live, bro. We did that shit live. Man, yo, we had it jumping. But what was I saying? Yo, I had to go to a wedding, right? So I'm with my girl at the time, and I'm at this wedding spot, yo, and I'm like, you know, they got fucking wine at the wedding dress stores. You know what I'm saying? Oh, so I'm up in there, dog, and I'm just like, where's the wine at? So boom, so I get the wine, and I'm like, boom, by like second, and I'm a lightweight, so I don't drink much, you know. So by the second cup, bro, I'm feeling it. I get an email, right? and I'm like, all right, let me check this shit out. Let me see what the fuck this shit is all about. So I'm like, yo, I'll be right back. So I go outside and I play Tim Boots. And I was like, all right, I'm like, this is one of my joints. I'm like, all right, this beat right here. And yo, I was on it. I was on it, man. I was like, yo, I went back in that bridal store, man. Hype, yo, hype. seen it, man. It was crazy. I wish I had this shit on camera. Fucking hype, yo.
And just in the pocket too. I mean, like that joint, like, I mean, off top, man. I mean, just fucking in the pocket, dude. It's crazy.
Yo, Jazz, what's your weapon of choice production wise, man?
I primarily I was 2000 XL mad years. You know what I mean? And since it came out, I think it came out in like 99.
Yeah.
Something like the 99, late 90s, early 2000s. I got the shit when it came out. I saw a man, like, you know that magazine before it comes out?
Yeah.
You know, like the preview joint? I was like, oh, look at this shit. This shit look pretty.
Right.
Oh, look at this shit, dog. So I wound up getting it. I think I put it on layaway. My mother's the layaway queen. She showed me how to do things. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
I put my joint on. I put my joint on layaway, and boom, I had it. And then, but before that, I started off with a Boss, a 202, right?
Oh, okay.
That was like my first shit ever. And then after that, after the MP, fucking with the MP for like, I think it was about 5 years ago, I went and got a 303. And so right now I'm 303 and 2000 XL.
Okay.
Okay. That's what's up.
Now, Jazz, I mean, for
got no Pro Tools, no, I record straight into CD. What? That's why it's like that.
Did I see a VS 1680 in a photo somewhere?
Yeah. I record into that. That's my recorder. That's how I do my.
Okay, gotcha. So we did our, how many albums we do on that VS 1680, Meeks? I don't know, 4 or 5.
Yeah, we put some work on that.
That was our
shit. Put some miles on that shit.
That was our
Jazz.
Shit.
That was our ticket to freedom, man. Before that VS, we was scraping studio money together and driving out to fucking East Hell to go to some studio where the motherfucker didn't even understand hip hop, and John jumped off and bought that VS, and we ain't looked back since, man.
A beautiful machine, bro.
Hell yeah.
That's crazy. Now, Jazz, one thing that's interesting about you, man, and specifically on Gorilla Monsoon is, you know, we don't have to get into, you know, actual samples used, but I mean, you know, you flipped a lot of what I would consider, I guess, kind of classic, you know, digging joints, right? Like,
yeah, exactly.
but putting a new spin on them, like that's really hard to do, man. Like, you can't just. I think we were talking on Instagram about what was the joint? Oh, the shit 200 was Spit Gems. That's when Meeks and I lost our shit. That's when Meeks and I lost our shit.
Man.
So I mean, like, why those joints, man? Like, why? I just love seeing people, like, you know, flipping those traditional joints and being able to put a fresh take on it. You know?
No reggaeton joint too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
that shit was fucking classic, man. Yo.
My thing is, man, I came up like you guys did in that era where Public Enemy and Ultra Mag using the same sample, but the two beats sound totally different, you know? And not only that, man, I believe, you know, I look for records, I dig or whatever, you know, that word's kind of played out, kind of, you know, it went mainstream, but, you know, I'm into records and shit. So I believe those breaks, man, there's so many ways there's still so many ways you could flip all those breaks. Just say, for instance, like the breakbeat records alone, all of those beats, man. Come on, bro. Like, if you think about it, man, a beat is like, what, 5-8 seconds long.
Yeah, they still workable.
The 10-minute songs, dog.
Yeah.
Some of these, but I mean, like, think of how many pieces you could get off of it.
Absolutely.
And then play it back together. And that's just what it is to me, you know? This thing that we do, it's there. So like once you put one of those records on, like you dealing with the source. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
The original source material. You know, like so it's like I know you can't go wrong with that shit.
Right.
I don't understand. And it's you know, some people don't understand because they're not hip to that script. They're like so far removed from that in certain areas. There's like nobody knows what that is. But the source is right there. Those I've heard people say like these records are played out. These records will never be played out, bro. These records never be played out. For real.
Right.
But maybe like, impeach the president and shit like that. Like it's been used crazy times. I can't touch impeach right now. Plus you'll get sued for that.
Quickly.
Don't be sampling any John Clemmer either. He's got a fucking YouTube channel dedicated to fucking airing people out that have used this shit. Don't sample John Clemmer either.
Man told me about that. Yeah, my man told me about John Clemmer, man.
Yo, he's on a fucking warpath right now, dude. It's crazy.
That's wild.
I mean, like he's posting like silly underground like indie records that literally probably made like 20 cents in their lifetime. He's posting that shit. It's crazy.
Trying to get that money.
I don't know what
that
money
20 cent.
They thirst, man.
That's crazy. So Jazz, was Nems looking for that sound? Because I mean, historically, I mean, you know, he's a New York dude, right? But I mean, I think sonically, he's kind of been, you know, he's gone in a lot of different paths, you know, throughout his career. Was he looking to go that route, or did the beats just hit him and like it formed that, or like how did that all like work out?
I don't think so, man. I don't know. It's just strange that, you know, it's strange and it's great because my shit gets to be heard that, you know, this shit came full circle. So I guess it was, because I mean, yeah, it's safe to say, right, this shit came full circle. It came back, right? This ain't 2000 where all the records were sounding a certain way.
Right.
I don't know, man. To tell you the truth, like I always thought, like, damn, man, Nems will sound good over the breaks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Always, man. Always thought, man. Like, and I think like that about a couple other people, man. Like, man, this dude will sound really good over the breaks, yo.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
That's what's up.
Like who?
Like straight up, just go straight in, like the breaks, you know?
Mm-hmm. Like who? Who you fucking with right now, Jazz?
I don't know. I really ain't. I listen to Roy Ayers.
Good answer. Good answer.
I'm serious with you. You know, MF Doom, man. MF Doom always been a favorite of mine.
No doubt.
Yeah, the legend.
That's the homie.
Yeah, it is.
Yo, you got some awesome influences too, Jazz, from Said G, Paul C, Godfather Don, King of Chill, 45 King, like speak to that, like as far as like accepting an influence and somebody that not knowingly might you know influence your sound or your thought process or something like that, like how do you go about, you know, acknowledging these people, like and I know it's all out of respect, but it's like what's your thought process behind not even mimicking the sound but keeping it official, like, you know, and that you brought what you was brought up on and what you learned?
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know how. I kind of got lost in your question.
I got a little lost too. It's the bourbon. I'm gonna blame it on the bourbon. But you know, let me rewind a little bit and see if I can pinpoint what the fuck I was talking about. Like, yeah, your influences are dope. They definitely owners of a particular sound in a particular year.
Yeah, architects.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, how do you keep that intact, and how do you like build upon what you picked up from learning from them and being influenced by them?
It's just breaks. I came up, man. I came up where I'm in the crib. I'm on 9th Street. And I'm in the crib as a kid looking at comic books and my cards, and I hear a car outside playing Top Billing. Like
right.
This is where I get my my influences and shit.
Yeah.
This is why I stepped outside and it was right there. You understand?
Got you.
As soon as I took 3 steps. I took literally 3 steps. It was right there. It was right there. You know what I mean? And I nerded out on these records. I nerded out on the real live records. You know, I nerded out on fucking. See, I see the real live record. I keep it. I got it like right there. I know so much shit that it's like I forget about everything. You know what I mean? Like I've collected such a long time. It's like I forget about this shit. I can only name Bob James and Roy Ayers.
Right.
The real Kool in the Gang, though.
Oh yeah.
You know which Kool in the Gang I'm talking about.
Oh yeah. This is before
68 to 74.
This is before the Jerry
75.
curls. Yeah. And what's his name? JT Taylor or something like that. It's before the JT Taylor day.
James Brown, you know, all of that shit.
No doubt.
Yeah. So, Jazz, you had like what were your like family influences growing up? You had your mom or dad or brother or sister influence you musically growing up, or were you kind of like the odd guy out that was just like dove into the rap shit, or like how'd that unfold?
Yeah, it really early. My parents had nothing to do with rap. I mean, my moms was cool with it. My pops was like into disco and like salsa and shit like that.
Okay.
My mother, I remember her playing like Sade records as a kid. You know, and then I had the radio.
No doubt.
Gotcha.
Very early age, you know, BLS, Kiss, all of that shit. You know, like I would get this shit like firsthand, right when it was coming out. You know, whatever was being played on TV, and you know, I would go to my man's house. I didn't have cable. I would go to my man's crib. He had cable. We would watch Rap City and Yo MTV Raps when that shit came out.
Yeah,
you know, just you know, just shit like that, man.
Jazz, you Brooklyn born and raised, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the influence of the borough, man, coming up to where it is now? We saw you fucking with the people today, the gentrifiers today, but just your childhood and growing up and everything. What does the borough of Brooklyn mean to you?
Yo, man, I'm one of these like really into like, you know, just like really into music tights and really into like just colors and shit, you know, like when I was growing up, it was fucking crazy, man.
Yeah.
It was not a nice place.
Okay.
Me. I mean, like, for me, it wasn't a nice place.
Gotcha.
Like I wasn't body. Yo, man, I remember. All right, I was born in 1980, right?
Okay.
So, in 1990, I was 10 years old. 11 years old. Right?
Okay.
I remember, everything being, you know, I remember the first Tribe album coming out. And that was my shit. When De La and Tribe came out and all of that shit, that was like, that right there, Bonita Applebum, that shit was like, oh shit, this is, can I kick it? Like these videos, I used to watch them on Video Music Box.
Yeah. And
then I was really, really into it, man. Recording, I around this time I'd be recording the radio at night, man. I would record BLS at night. And while I was doing this, recording the radio, I remember when Onyx Throw Your Guns in the Air came out.
Woo!
And shit just changed, man. The next day I went to school and people were wearing fucking army fatigues. Everybody got their hair bald and nothing. Onyx, man. That Onyx is dope. You know what I mean? I'm
big
just
time.
saying, Onyx, I guess Onyx changed everything. They changed everything. You
Damn,
know? But
that's
I just
ill.
remember like the city really going from one thing to like the next. You know what I mean?
Overnight. Yeah.
I saw and it was crazy. I mean, the 80s was crazy too.
Yeah, of
But
course.
I remember that song, and then I swear, man, that song, a lot of people bit off that song. You know what I mean? Like, you literally had people who were wearing African medallions. They had guns too. They had guns.
Oh, of course.
And I was like, damn, man, this is crazy out here, man. You know, like Halloween was like a horror show, man.
For like real live horror show, right?
Movie, bro. Like, you living in a horror movie. I'm serious, man. I'm serious.
Yo, so let's fast forward to 2019, almost 2020 in Brooklyn. What that shit looking like right now?
I have to move. I'm moving. I can't afford this shit.
Rent too damn high.
Yeah, like my man said, yeah. I can't afford it. Nah, I'm serious, man. It's a total different place, man.
Yeah.
But you know, with time, that's like one of the only things that's guaranteed, man. You guarantee death, taxes, and with time, change. Some type of change is gonna come.
Absolutely, it's inevitable.
Might be fucking. It might not be positive. It might be negative, but some type of change is gonna come.
Yeah,
and it's gonna affect somebody.
Okay.
Jazz, I wanted to ask you something. I saw the documentary that what's your man's name? Ivan Cash.
Yeah, I met that dude on the street, man. Just walking in the street.
Shit's crazy. I wanted to ask you about something in that documentary because it was talking about how your father got roped up into drugs, and you know, like I think you said in the video, like at age 8 or age 9, like you were going to his drug spots, and I was curious if you know, kind of the transition that Nems made. Because he talks a lot about his sobriety in in Gorilla Monsoon and a couple of joints, and specifically he goes into it, you know, in a big way. Was that like a and it sounds like you guys met around that time when you know he kind of, you know,
when he was getting fat, I met him.
Right? Yeah. So I mean, did that set off any like I don't know, memories or triggers there? Did you kind of see that as you know?
I grew up, I mean, try to understand. Came up around these certain type of fucking people. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, like, it wasn't that, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't see him. Like, I used to see my pops like straight slump. You know, like I've never seen him like that. You know?
Yeah.
And, he was already clean when I met him, you know?
Oh, okay, got you. Okay, all right. But I mean, I thought that was kind of, I mean, I didn't really think about it till I started going back and doing the research for the interview, and it's just kind of dope. I mean, that's what I love about Nem's story is kind of how he's like over the past 10 years, like he's really kind of, I don't know, he's just turned it around, and his path is just entirely different right now, and I just think that's. You know,
Nems is doing this thing. You gotta give it to him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's from seeing, like, he kind of put the battery in my back. You know what I mean?
That's dope.
Fucking with him, I'm like, damn. You know, like he's really on top of.
Right.
You know, a lot of people are out here. Like, why ain't I doing this and why ain't I doing that, man? Mm-hmm. But yo, man, this I put a jewel out there, man. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this, but this rap shit is make the play, man. Sorry to say, bro, it takes money to make money, man.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
That shit, there are people that there's all different types. There's somebody that could put a song out tomorrow and become the next fucking biggest thing without spending it. But you want to wait for that? You know what I mean? Like,
right.
And I was watching my man. My man sent me a video today. Somebody was talking about yeah, you know, everybody talking down on these young kids doing this and doing that, and they making money and shit. And like I'm saying, if you really believe in yourself like that, and you think your shit is, you know, you should be somewhere, yo, throw some bread behind it, see where it goes.
Absolutely.
Right.
That's a jewel. That's a jewel. That's
Yo,
really a jewel.
I used to say that shit all the time, man. I used to say that shit all the time. That's the difference between us being in this basement right now doing what we doing and talking to you to super rap stardom. You know what I'm saying? And basically it boils down to the dollar. You know what I'm saying? If you out here doing what you say you're doing and you think you as dope as you say you dope, you know, get somebody to put some money behind that shit. If ain't nobody putting no money behind your shit, it might not be a reality. You might not be as dope as you think you are.
You know, somebody said that recently too when we interviewed Left Lane Did On.
Uh-huh.
That was one of the first things he said when we started the interview off. He's like, you know, you got to have money to rap.
You got to.
And like nobody talks about like that, man. It's crazy.
Man, you got to have that shit. That's the lifeblood of this rap shit. I'm sorry, it all boils down to money. When you get to thinking about hip hop and commercialism and being, you know, the culture that it is and the money that it represents when you bring it to the table, this shit is money based. That's it. Bottom line.
Yo, I mean, it always been, man. It's just that there's no labels scouting talent anymore. So I mean, that for the promotion, the labels put the money behind the promotion,
right,
to make artists hot.
Hell yeah. And the way it's set up today, you got to put that shit behind yourself.
No doubt.
There's no labels out here that A&R shit is dead. Sending demos in and all that shit is dead. You gotta make it for yourself. They come in second hand. They come in on the back end like, oh, we see you making a little noise now. Hey, what do you think about fucking with us? Really not thinking about fucking with y'all because y'all a week away from closing the doors and shit. I'm cool over here. You know what I'm saying? It's a good time for indie artists and shit like that. You know, we look at cats like Nems and you look at artwork and you hear the sound and everything like that. Y'all don't need that shit, man. Y'all good, man.
Thank you. I feel the same way, man.
Hell yeah.
What's next for you, Jazz?
All right, so I got the taxi shit popping off. You know, vinyl, cassette, t-shirts, all types of shit. We're doing like a deluxe package. There's gonna be beats on it that weren't on the first tape.
Okay.
Taxi was my first beat tape that I put out, and it's basically I did beats. It's a beat album sculpted off of the show Taxi. You remember the TV show Taxi?
Oh yeah,
very vividly.
Danny DeVito.
My dad was a fan of that show.
Andy Kaufman.
Absolutely.
All the cats.
Saying anything, y'all know who did the music, right?
Bob James.
Yeah, Bob James.
So it's basically, I hope the fucking Bob James police ain't out there right now. You know
they
what I mean?
out there. They out there. They out there. Jazz, you know, I think it was last year sometime I seen what Bob James was out at some spot standing behind 2 1200s.
DJing in Japan. Did you see that shit?
I didn't see that.
He was playing all the music from like Run DMC and everybody that jacked his shit. Like and was talking shit about it. He was like, now this particular record, I didn't sue these guys. But you never know what can happen later on in life. I was like, look at this motherfucker.
Yeah, you know who we were talking about, Jazz? We were talking to Kenny Dope. And somehow Bob James came up and Kenny just started talking bad about Bob. And like I shit you not, like 2 weeks prior I had seen this clip of fucking Bob DJing in Japan.
Hell yeah.
I gotta see that, man. Yo, y'all when you get that, man, if you got that, send it to me.
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
Yeah, but the Bob James police is out there. Be careful.
I've been warned about them.
No doubt.
You know, but we still got to do what we got to do because
we do.
It's for us, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's for people who are into that type of shit, and there's a lot of people who are into that type of shit. You know, and it's Bob James beats that you never heard before. That's not on record. So
Yeah.
Right, because it came from the show.
man, like, what's fucking with that, yo? You
Right.
know, like,
Right.
you feel me? Like, so.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, so I got that popping off, and then my stock is rising, so motherfuckers want to put all my other shit on wax too. You know what I mean? And I'm
Word.
like, let's go. You know?
Yeah. Hell yeah. You got the back catalog to do it too, man.
Yeah, I do, man. I do. And then, I got a couple, like I said earlier, I got a couple people I got to send beats to.
Yeah, man.
So, that's gonna get done too. I'm not trying to put anybody's names out there, but
yeah, you'll hear it when it drops, right?
Say what?
We'll hear it when it drops.
Oh, of course. Y'all get the exclusive.
Promo.
That's what we do over here.
You know what I'm saying? You get the exclusive. Yeah, man.
Word. Jazz, I like-minded individuals like myself, man. Talk to me about Sex Tape from 2019, man. I need to get all the way up on that. You know what I'm saying?
Not about dog. I forget about that, man. When that shit, I just put that out, man. How'd I forget about that? Hey, man,
you collected more than comic books over in that motherfucker.
got a lot of things over here.
I know it.
I got a lot of treats over here.
No
man.
doubt.
I got a library over here. Man.
No doubt.
These days, man. But yeah, man. Sex Tape. It was an idea that I was like, people. There's been people who have used beats off of movies and shit, but nobody ever did like. There's even people have had like sex themed albums,
Yep.
but nobody has ever done. And I'm just thinking like, damn, all those beats,
right?
I'm like, all those beats that's on those movies that's either on like some soundtrack they only made 60 copies of,
right,
or even out there,
right.
Let me do this, man. So
the
whole winter
about.
last year, I did that, and then popped it off in the in the summer,
yeah,
and it did great, man.
That's good.
We did. Now, like I could say, yo, I did about 250 taxi. So all my shit sold out, man. Everything I ever did was sold out.
That's
I might
dope.
have got a couple copies of of a couple things,
yeah.
But for the most part, sold out. All the shit that I got is extra copies. Now, boom, we did 150 of them, and that's not a lot, but people don't sell records nowadays,
right?
And so it is a lot.
It is. And the sellout is really a lot. You know what I mean? Because you run the risk of getting up off of 50 like real fast and then having these 100 stuck around for a couple of years or whatnot.
Yeah, nah, bro. I'm very fortunate, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm fortunate that, the shit drops.
Yeah.
Like, not that many people know about me, but the people who do know about me, they fuck with
you all the way.
Super fans, man. Fans, man. That's what you need.
That's what's up.
Because those videos in the bodega help too, man.
Oh man.
Yo.
My man loves his bodega.
Yo, I love those goddamn videos.
And his bodega loves him back.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to get him to set up an Instagram account.
Jazz is gonna be managing that motherfucker.
Yeah, you gonna run that motherfucker, Jazz. You gotta do it.
I got to. Yeah, I got to.
That's dope.
That shit's dope, man. Anything else you want to say, Jazz? I mean, shit, we taking an hour of your time here. I mean, anything you want to get off your chest, or you want to tell people where to go to support you, or what?
Yeah, usually around this time, Jazz,
shit.
we give you the floor, man. Whatever you want to put out there, the floor is yours.
And I first, I just want to appreciate y'all for caring about this shit that I do, man. That I'm so passionate about because like this shit means a lot to me. So first, that being said, I appreciate y'all. Second, man, just check me out. I'm not many places, but I'm on Instagram on Jazzsoon at Jazzsoon, Jazzsoon. I got a YouTube channel too. If you want to find that shit, go find that shit. But I don't know, man. I just really, I'm not trying to shove it down anybody's throat like that. You know, if they want to check me out, come check me out. You know.
There it is.
All right, beautiful.
Hell yeah.
Jazz, thank you, man.
Man, we appreciate you so much, man.
Right back. Hey, right back at you.
No doubt.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure, man.
When you coming to Atlanta, man?
I'm coming soon. Coming out there soon. Like
Yeah.
for real. Now, I've been out there already. I went out there like 2009. I was out there.
Okay.
I didn't know anybody. My man from Mississippi met me out there. I got people in the South too, man.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
And I gotta come out there and fuck with y'all for real.
Shit, we coming up your way soon, man. We'll keep you posted, man. We got to link up.
Hit me up, bro. I'm here. Hit me up.
No doubt.
Man.
Yes, sir. All right. Yo, Jazz, so all the physical product is through Strictly Cassette, right? That's where folks can go cop it?
Yeah, and no. Nowadays, you can cop it off of me. I'd rather you get it.
Okay.
You know what we've been doing is, with Strictly Cassette, when they'll drop a tape, the last two albums, Gorilla Monsoon and Sex Tape, they got their copies, I got my copies, and we were doing that. So, for anybody, I mean, check out Strictly Cassette without a doubt.
Word.
You need something.
Holla at your boy.
That's right.
For real.
That's word.
All right.
That's real
Beautiful.
shit.
All right, Jazzsoon.
Yeah.
Taxi re-release.
No doubt.
On vinyl and all kinds of shit coming soon.
No doubt.
Yeah, all types of shit.
All types of shit. All types of shit. Word.
Shouts out to Nems and always fuck your life. You know what I mean?
Be jumping out of planes. I'm gonna do Evil Knievel shit next year. Who knows, man? You never know. You never know where it take you. You know
We
what
with
I mean?
it. We with all that. We with it.
New York, man, we're gonna train surf.
Say no more. Say no more.
I'm gonna take you on the elevated tracks, and we're gonna train surf.
Let's do it.
I'm ready for that, but Meeks, I got you. I know.
Let's do it. Let's do it, man. Fuck it.
You in there, man?
We gotta get real high though. You won't get me on top of one of them motherfuckers.
Might even go to Macy's. We'll go boosting or something real quick.
I'm damn. Yo, straight to the polo section. Let's do it.
Teddy Bear T-shirt, man. I got you, bro. Let's get it.
That's what's up. Shouts out to Jazzsoon, man.
All right, Jazz, thank you, brother.
Yeah, thank you, man.
All right, man. Enjoy your evening.
All right, y'all.
Peace. That's what's up.
I love this.
Subway surfing and boosting and Macy's and New York
With
City.
Jazzsoon.
Man, I can't wait. When we going, I'm on my way. I got to get it.
Word.
I got to get it.
All right, check the homie Jazzsoon out. If you've been under a fucking rock and you haven't checked out Gorilla Monsoon
You
yet,
tripping.
you need to pick that up immediately.
That motherfucker's still strong. Don't even play with it, man.
Wanging, man. Oh, my God.
Shouts out to Jazzsoon. Shouts out to Nems. Fuck your life.
Yes, sir.
This is Southern Vangard Radio. DJ John Doe. Cappuccino. We are the guard. We are the guard. We are the Southern Vanguard. Episode 226.
Yeah.
Coming up. Mega Mix. Abound.
Mega.
Snippets abound.
Snippets abound.
Exclusives abound. Abound. Let's do it. We are the guard. Peace, y'all.
Peace.